So I kind of wanted to share with you guys our family dynamic as far as jobs go. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm speaking a little bit on the quieter side because Emerson is down for a nap and heaven forbid I wake her up. But this video is going to be a little life update for you guys, and I'm hoping to help you get a better understanding of who we are as a family and just kind of some of the things that are going on in our lives right now. But I am filming this intro in a different outfit than what you're going to see for the update because I filmed that update just a few days ago intending to put it in a vlog, but it just made more sense after I filmed it and watched it back to put it in its own separate video. So that is why I'm going to be having on a different outfit in the next part of the video. But without further ado, let us get started and update you guys on our lives. Alright, I finally snuck away from Emmy and her dad is going to be putting her down for a nap. I thought I would take this time to kind of fill you guys in on some things that have been going on in our lives and some changes that we have made, like some pretty big changes that we have made in our family that I just wasn't ready to share until now. So the reason I'm feeling like I want to share it now is because as I am putting out more vlogs and sharing our more day-to-day life, it's just getting harder and harder not to talk about it and to talk about our lives in a way that you guys are going to kind of understand where we're coming from. I feel like I have been saying over and over again how tired I am and how frustrated I am with just some certain situations with the small apartment and not having a lot of time for Emmy. And I feel like without having the whole story, you guys don't quite understand it, because I get so many sweet messages of you guys saying that I should just show myself some grace and take it easy and rest. And that is just not where we're at right now and where I'm at right now. I'm 38 weeks pregnant, and believe me, all I want to do is lay in this bed and watch TV, but that is just not possible. So I'm going to tell you guys why that is not possible. I don't want this to come across as me complaining, because I'm actually so incredibly grateful and I understand that this is not everybody's situation and it's not for everybody, but this is what we have chosen to do as a family and I love it. I love it and I am grateful and I appreciate it. I just want to make that clear. So I kind of wanted to share with you guys our family dynamic as far as jobs go. So as you guys know, we moved here to Charleston from Virginia back in November. I moved away from my family that I depended on a lot to help me with Emerson and also just to keep me company when Andrew was away at work. We moved to Charleston because we wanted better job opportunities, and we just wanted kind of to like get out of the place that we had lived in for so long and try something new. And Andrew really liked it here from what he had remembered from living here when he grew up. So we moved and I was excited when we moved, but once we got here it was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, especially when Andrew started working his 9-to-5 job. It was a great job, he excelled at it, but I struggled because he had a very long commute. He worked long hours, and then on top of it all, he would end up having to stay late most nights, and then by the time he got home, he would crash because he was so tired from working and putting all his energy into that day. And I felt very, very alone in the stay-at-home mom life, if that makes sense. Well, first of all, I didn't know anybody here in Charleston and I didn't know where anything was, so I just felt like me and Emerson were stuck in this apartment, and then we would go to Chick-fil-A and then we'd go to the park, and we were just stuck in a rut. Also, I'm an extreme introvert. I know it's weird for me to say that because I share my life with you guys through YouTube, but I don't make friends easily, and so going out to like a mom's group or the library or wherever, the park, to make mom friends just isn't easy for me. So I went into kind of like a depression over all of this, and I was also pregnant, and I was in a really, really bad place. Well, Andrew coincidentally got mono and ended up having to stay home from work for a couple of weeks. And in those couple of weeks, we took that time to just talk and reevaluate our lives. I had been doing YouTube, and at that point it was starting to pick up to where I was making more on YouTube than Andrew was making, working all these hours, working so hard at this traditional job. And so after talking and reevaluating everything, we as a family decided that it was better for everybody for Andrew to quit that job and come alongside me with the YouTube channel. Especially because in that job that he was in, there was only potential for so much growth, but we saw the potential for an unlimited amount of growth and opportunity with the YouTube channel. So we just felt like it was better for our family to go that direction, although it was super risky and super scary, but we did it. So that is where we are at now. Andrew stays home with me and helps me run our two businesses, YouTube and Young Living, and we're just so excited about the potential for growth with both of those companies. There's an unlimited amount of potential for growth. There's no cap on how much money we can make from both of those things, and we just feel like that is so exciting. As risky as it is and as much work as it takes to get there, we are so excited for the future. Andrew does though work a part-time job. He wanted to still work a part-time job, and so I'm totally fine with that, and I totally get it. So 2 nights a week he is gone working that job, and I am home with Emerson. All of this to say, I wanted to explain kind of our job situation, not because I owe anybody an explanation, but just because I want you guys to kind of understand me and where I'm coming from. If I say that I'm having a hard day, if I say that I'm just over the top tired, or I'm frustrated that Emmy decided not to take a nap that day, this is why. And that is because I am not only a stay-at-home mom, which in and of itself is so hard. I totally remember what it was like to just be a stay-at-home mom, like mentally and physically. It is just exhausting. Being a working mom, going off to work is so hard. I totally get that too. So being a mom in general, it's just hard because we don't just have one job. We have like 3 jobs, 3 full-time jobs that we're working. So being a mom is hard. Being a work from home mom is unique. It has its own set of challenges. And for me, the hardest part has been trying to figure out when to get the work done, when to get the housework done, and when to just be a mom. Because there's not a designated time where I leave all that stuff behind and I go off to my job and get the work done and then come back home. I have to make up that time and work around another child's schedule that may or may not happen that day. And so for me, this is how I've been doing it. I get a little bit of work done in the morning. If Emmy is good and takes a nap, I will work my booty off during her nap time, and then I will stop all that and be a mom. And then at nighttime is when I get the majority of my work done. And I kind of hate that that's how it has to be, because I've already put in a full day. I have already done the mom thing and I've done some work. And so I'm kind of ready to just be done and relax and turn my mind off. But that is really the best time for me to just hustle and get my work done. So Emmy goes to bed between 7:30 and 8:30. And then as soon as she's asleep, I turn on my hustle and I get in this bed and I work until usually 12:45, and then I take a shower and am in bed ready to go to sleep at 1:30 in the morning, and then I wake up and do it again the next day. I need to work on putting the work away is what I need to work on, because I will get in this like groove and in this rhythm of getting the housework done and getting, I don't know, whatever else I need to get done. Because there's nobody telling me I have to do it. I am my own boss, and the harder I work, the more successful I can be. So I need to work on putting the work away, taking the time to rest and relax. Oh, and on top of all of it, I'm 38 weeks pregnant, so I feel like I have just this extra push to hustle really hard, because I know that my world is about to be turned upside down, and I'm not sure how much work I'm going to be able to get done after the baby comes. But I am very grateful for the situation that I am in. I'm grateful that we have the opportunity to work from home and be our own bosses and run our schedules. I know that that is totally not realistic for a lot of people. It is such a risk and it's super scary, but it's also just super exciting. So I wanted to share that with you guys so that hopefully you understand us just a little bit better, and you understand me just a little bit better when I say that I'm tired. That is why. But again, I wouldn't change it for the world. So that is it for our life update. I hope that it helped you guys understand us as a family a little bit better and just kind of understand our situation. Every day is a new adventure for us, and we definitely don't know what tomorrow is going to hold. Nobody does. Absolutely nobody does. And I understand that my life is completely different from how everybody else's lives are, because we're all unique. Our situations are all unique. So I don't want anybody to compare themselves and their life to my life, and vice versa. I have been really trying lately not to focus on what other people are doing and what other people have, because this is my life to live. This is my own unique situation, and nobody else is going to be living the same life that I am, and I'm not going to be living the same life that anybody else is going to be living. So, but I just wanted to share a little bit more details about what my life is like, just because I think that's kind of fun. And I think that since I share my life with you guys on pretty much a daily basis, it helps to know a few more details, if that makes sense. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of the videos that I have coming up. Baby watch is still going on. Any day now, this little boy should be making his appearance, and I'm hoping to film that big day, so you don't want to miss that video especially, but you also don't want to miss any of the videos that I have leading up to that day. Make sure you are following us on Instagram at Allie_gooch, because that is where I'm going to inform you first as soon as I go into labor. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.